My name's Patrick Rooney, and my rank was radium in 3rd class. I wasn't a very good student, and I'm dyslexic, and I didn't. Nobody knew what dyslexia was in the 60s, and so I just thought, I couldn't learn anything else. I really felt like I was at my peak, and just didn't know that I had a disability, which turned out to be plus for me, and so the Navy gave me an opportunity to try something else. I mean, I ran out, you get the same friends. I mean, everything was it was going to get boring. And I wasn't ready to continue on in school, so I went in the Navy, and it was the greatest experience I ever had, and I pretty much accredit it with the life that I've led since. I came out of high school and went to the service because I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and it was a good experience. And then I went to boot camp in San Diego. The first thing, they send you to boot camp, and you wake up in the morning and they got you sitting out there, at that tension, which you didn't even know what that was, and they put it by an airport on purpose because you watch the planes leave, the ball shuts back on that plane going back home. But it was a good experience. I mean, I was fortunate enough when I was in there. I had the ability to type, so I became a yeoman not for the battalion I was in, and I stayed in the unit, but I didn't have to do all that running and all that they did, and I could walk around the base instead of run around the base. So I had a pretty good time, even in boot camp. The biggest thing was, I learned. The biggest thing is I just learned that, at 17, that you could be a man, and even though it was restrictive in a way, but at the same time you were allowed to make decisions that you wouldn't have, when you were a teenager. And I think that really led me in the right way. It let me think for myself more than I did when I was in high school, or if I went to college at that point. And I went to Radium and A school in San Diego. I was in the Radium and A school, and the basic thing I remember, I used to go to Tijuana, Mexico every weekend until I got out. But other than that, it was just pretty much just a school. There's nothing spectacular about it. But, well, we were probably the last ones to use Morse code. So, and that was probably the largest part of school was learning how to use Morse code. From there, I was in San Diego for a couple of months on a ship, Iowa Royal, which was a destroyer tender,